Hey guys, Tad from Attack of the Killer podcast here with a Patreon exclusive YouTube video update. As always, thank you for supporting Attack of the Killer podcast. Thanks for listening to us. Thanks for watching these videos. Thanks for subscribing to Patreon. And thanks for using your hard-earned money towards our podcast. We really appreciate it. We know that you could be using that money elsewhere, but why would you? I mean, you wouldn't get to look at this handsome face. You wouldn't get to hear this awesome voice every week. So without further ado, I'll get right into it. You guessed it, another toy unboxing. I have a lot. I'll be honest. I've been I had a birthday recently. Thank you. I know you probably just said happy birthday out loud to your screen. Whether you're watching this on your phone or computer, you probably said happy birthday really loud. And the people around you probably think you're insane. But you are if you're watching this video. Anyways, I've gotten a few gifts for my birthday. I've gotten some gift certificates, or gift cards, I guess you would say. And Target's been running some great deals. They had a text coupon, 25% off any toy if you text them. So I had my mom, sister, brother, nephew, cousin, everybody who has a smartphone text this number and give me a coupon. And Target started selling NECA stuff online. And their prices were already competitive. They were on sale, plus the 25% off. I was getting stuff way cheaper, like $10 off a figure. So this one actually was a gift from my friend Adam. And thank you, Adam. I've been looking for this one for quite a while. I've been waiting for it to actually hit our Target locally. And our Target hasn't got anything in probably 2 months. And I just got impatient, and he got it luckily for me for my birthday. So, as you can see from the box, it's the new NECA Ultimate Friday 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning, Jason, or I guess you'd say Roy, spoiler alert. It's not Jason, but many call it a Jason figure. Packaging on this thing, pretty similar to what they've been doing. NECA's got this new thing where it's a cardboard hang tag, not a plastic one, won't damage the box. They got the cool spine with the title, NECA's logo, Real Toys. The back, which has the figure, you know, I always like the packaging because it shows some cool poses you can put the figure in. And then I usually just have Jason standing there with his machete at his side. Same with Michael with his knife at his side. Same other spine. And the front has the infamous VHS cover art that has a mask that's not even in the movie. But the back says, still haunted by his past, Tommy Jarvis, who as a child killed Jason Voorhees, wonders if the serial killer is connected to a series of brutal murders occurring in and around the secluded halfway house where he now lives. If you've never seen this movie, sorry to ruin it for you, but this is not Jason. It's a character named Roy, and I will show you. When you open it, we got the classic, really good picture. I love these things. It's sort of wasted on me because I'm an opener and I display my figures out in the open, but the boxes are so friendly compared to the clamshells that I grew up collecting. Has a picture of the figure right next to the actual figure, and it's a beaut. This one's really cool. Has so many accessories. And this is the second New Beginning figure they've done. They did a Dream Sequence one, and that's the last one that they've done I do not have yet. So if you're looking for a Christmas or late birthday gift for me, you know what to do. I missed out on it on Target.com because I waited too long and missed out, and just sort of missed out. So without further ado, let's open this bad boy up, see what we're working with. I feel like most of these Jasons have either the same body tooling as each other, or they've reused the Michael Myers body tooling. But I think some of the clothing on the outside is a little different. I always like to check sort of just a plain blue background. Sometimes they put a cool background picture behind the action figure. So I know I have my snips. I learned that lesson quickly when doing these videos, that I need to bring something to clip these, because no one wants to watch me unwind these plastic wires. And they've really calmed down on them recently. There's only 2 on this guy, so it's not as wasteful, and it won't take me as long. But this is really cool. As you can see, it's it looks like Jason, but he has blue chevrons on his mask, 2 large blue chevrons instead of the 3 red ones. And I remember watching this movie for the first time and having the twist ending that it's not Jason, but actually a character named Roy that we were introduced to at the beginning of the movie. I was like pretty let down. But this is a fun-ass movie, and I don't care about the ending anymore. Sort of like Halloween 3. Just enjoy the movie for what it is. Just because it doesn't technically have Jason in it doesn't mean it's a bad movie. So yeah, it's a standard Jason release. I noticed some people reporting this, and I'll have to do a little work on him, but NECA's sort of been having issues where one leg is longer than the other, and I don't know if you can see that there, but that means that he has a hard time sort of standing up unless you bend one leg or the other. If you collect these, I highly recommend you run them under hot water or run a hairdryer over them before you start messing with the joints so you don't snap any. It softens up the plastic and the joints, gets them moving a little bit better and smoother. He's got the cut across the stomach, which if you've seen the movie, you know what that is. And they always do a good job of putting sort of gloss on special parts like that across the stomach so it looks like actual blood. He's got the bloody coveralls. I don't know if they use the same body tooling as Michael Myers or previous Jasons, but it looks a lot like they did. But I don't care. Like I said, the mask sculpt, they've gotten so much better since they've been doing these ultimates on these mask sculpts. Looks really good, symmetrical. And what's unique about this one is the Roy head sculpt, which there he is, and it looked great. Looks really good. Like I said, if you've seen this movie, you know exactly what you're looking at. If not, you're confused as hell, like why Jason looks like a middle-aged dad. But he's wearing the hood, which is really cool. You know, disguises himself as Jason in the movie, and then wears the hawk over that. And yeah, he looks really good, really sharp. Really great sculpt and paint, everything. This is probably one of their best made figures. It's very, very well made. I don't know if I'll pull out all the accessories because I don't want to lose them all. But he comes with some garden shears and a buck knife. He comes with a tent spike here. Comes with leather strap here. A big wooden stick, which is used with the leather strap, which is one of the more brutal kills. He wraps guy's head. I think it's old Ralph. It's Crazy Ralph. His head on the tree, puts a stick between the two things, twists it until the guy's head. He uses the garden shears on the woman, straight down, right into her, like my sound effects. Looks like there's a giant spike that he comes with. I'm trying to remember what that's from. And a cleaver, which is always cool. Of course, a machete. You're not Jason, and you can't even imposter Jason without a machete. And then one of the cooler accessories up here is a road flare that's actually like on fire, like shooting sparks, which is really cool. So you can sort of choose. It looks like he comes with one extra hand, which they've been doing pretty standard. But I'll have to look at some of the actual setups. He looks really cool with machete, the road flare, and I like the shears. I might have him holding the shears. I'm guessing that looks like what the extra hand is for. He has an extra left hand so he can hold the shears in front of him. But I'm not going to take that stuff out because I still have to warm him up in the sink or in hair dryer so I can get his legs straight before I actually put him on display. Because otherwise, okay, maybe I'm a liar. He will stand. But I don't want to be posing him too much without getting him in there and, you know, sort of making sure all of his joints are in place and he's ready to go. So this is one of the really cool ones. Man, the sculpt and paint, I don't know how they do it. I wish I had a better camera so you could see how good this looks. But he looks fantastic. I could just replace my head with his. But it looks really good, the sculpt. Like I said, just love it. I love what they're doing with these things. I'm amazed that we got a Roy. What's sort of sad is that we got a Roy action figure before we got a Manhattan Jason or a Jason Goes to Hell or a Jason X, which I don't care what you think about the films, the looks of them are really cool, so I'm really sort of surprised we got a Roy, but now with the rights battles, we are not going to be getting anything new, so it's sort of a bummer to think that we have this guy, but we're not getting all the Jasons. But, if you keep that off your mind and just think of, like, the idea that we got a Roy action figure in the first place is really cool. So, trying to be positive. It's really cool. I love it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on Attack of the Killer Podcast.